I wasn't planning on making a video in regards to a year anniversary, but I'm starting to realize how important it is for me to make this video. There will be a couple segments where the video will cut and go to different things. It'll probably be 20 to 25 minutes long, I'm sorry, but there are a lot of things that I'd like to say, and I hope you guys can sit through this whole video. A year ago, on 7/17/2018, an executive was banned from IceFuse Networks for something entirely stupid. That individual was banned over attempting to help somebody on the forums and was banned by somebody else wrongly, and unfortunately it came to a split. I was going to quit Garry's Mod at that time, and I was that executive. I had numerous messages to start my own community, and I thought, why not? Why not give it a try? So, me, Mods, Jack, Indox, Sparks, we all set out to create something that we never thought possible. Within one day, we had 128 players. Within 1 week, we hit 128 players again. At 1 month, we were able to maintain 128 players. And at 1 year, our community now stands strong at still 128 active players per day. Over 10,000 members to this community. I never thought this would be possible. Thank you to every single member a part of Synergy. Without the players, this would not be possible. It's been a long and emotional journey. I am beyond proud to be a founder of Synergy Roleplay, and I am beyond at your side. You have my full respect. To the new players, welcome. I hope to meet you and speak with you in the future. And to the older dogs, it's been a pleasure and an honor. In no way is this the end. This is just the beginning of something bigger. It's time for Synergy to start branching and becoming that community that it's supposed to be. A community for the players, by the players. When Sandbox comes out, I've been doing a lot of thinking. I thought I wasn't going to start it. In fact, I told numerous people that I wasn't going to. When Sandbox comes out, which is Garry's Mod 2, for those of you who don't know, if Synergy Roleplay is still around, we will create one of the first Star Wars roleplay communities and take a step into the new generation. Thank you very much to everybody who is a part of Synergy today, and thank you for your continued efforts to make this into the community that everybody wants. The video is going to do a transition over to a thank you to a couple of specific names. So if you'd like to skip that portion, you may. But I will be listing close to 8 to 10 people in specific in regards to people that I'm very thankful for. So thank you again very much to the members of the community. I hope to see you further. So, I have a few people that I'd like to name here in the beginning that are still dear to me. And these are individuals who are very close to me. And I also have some special shout outs for those who I know this wouldn't be possible. So I'm going to start this very clear with number one. This is to Mods. Mods, you're by far one of the most intelligent individuals that I have ever seen. And you are probably one of the most compassionate human beings that I've ever met. Without you, this community would not be possible, and it's sad to see that you're gone today. You've taught Zim and I a lot of things that's enabling us to learn and grow as our own individuals. It's hard to believe that you are currently gone, but unfortunately, like all things, sometimes people just need to move on, and we understand. Thank you for being my boss, and thank you for being you. Jackson, you are probably one of the most committed staff members I have ever seen on any server. Your work is more appreciated than you know. One day I know you will become a founder of this community. You're in your pre-stages already, and I can't wait to walk beside you into a whole new generation of games where we can launch servers and we become one of the largest based communities that anyone has ever seen. Thank you very much, Jackson. I'm happy to have found a friend in you. Now, a mini thank you goes out to Freck and Square. Freck, you're one of the youngest individuals that I know, but one of the most mature. And Square, I hardly know you, but I can't wait to get to know you better because you are a very enlightening human being. The both of you are excellent directors, and I'm very happy to have you around. I hope to work with you further, and I hope to see you guys grow in this community into something larger. Thank you very much for your time and service. I hope one day that you guys don't resign, but if you do, I entirely understand. Gideon and Kyle, you two are making it 100% possible for our community to create things that no other community will do. All of the donators' contributions are going towards you. And we're putting them up public on the workshop for all Gary's mod servers to know that we are the server that will work day in and day out for new content while other servers just leech from those individuals. Everyone will know who's creating the content, and that's us. So thank you very much, Gideon and Kyle. I look forward to working with you guys in the future. And remember, don't let any other community rip you off for those payments. You know that you will always get paid here, and you know you always have a home here. Thank you to Gideon and Kyle. Now, I have some bigger thank yous that are coming up next. That video will transition over to those. These are the big thank yous for individuals that are really close to me. So, thank you. Tyson. I've grown to be very fond of you. I can gladly say that you're not only a friend to me, you're a brother. And I mean that. I know that you and I, past the days of synergy, will be friends for a very, very long time. You always have my respect, and anything that you need, just ask. When I say these words don't come lightly, take it to heart. I've only said this to one individual before, and I'll probably never say it again. You are single-handedly one of the best Yodas that I have ever seen, and by far better than I was. I hope you continue to run the order in the right way that it needs to go. And I am very happy to call you my brother. Tyson, I hope in the future that you won't forget anything about this community, and I hope during your darkest times that some of the events that happen in this community will make you smile. You're a great friend and my brother. And I hope that you and I will continue to press forward into the future. Thank you for everything, Tyson. Zim, at first I thought you were really annoying. I thought you were a developer and that was it. When Jack was around, a lot of things were laid into my ears to believe the most toxic things about you. I can tell you, over the 5 to 6 months that I've gotten to know you, that I found a very good friend in you. You are the new mods to this community, and without you, nothing would be possible. I hope that you found a permanent home here, and would like to personally thank you for everything that you have ever done for this community. I know long past the days of synergy, you and I will remain friends. And one day I hope to meet you. I will be moving to Canada whenever I can. Thank you very much for all you've done, and all the things that you'll continue to do. I know how stressing these things can be, but as stupid as it sounds, you and I have found each other finishing each other's sentences. It sounds like we're gay. In all reality, that just means that we become very good friends, and we think alike. Thank you very much, Zim. I look forward to working with you in the future. And I hope that you see me as the same exact way that I see you. Thank you again, Zim. Now, this is a weird apology. I never thought I would ever be doing this apology. And this is going to sound really weird in other people's ears. Ron, I am sorry that you and I got off on the wrong foot over at IceFuse. You and I did not see eye to eye. We've spent countless nights yelling at each other repeatedly. I know that you were just here to fix up the forums and it was just a business that I wanted you to do. But I've come to realize, working with you for the past week and a half, that you're a very talented individual. The forums have never looked better. You fixed all of the shit that Jack broke. The forums have never, ever been this good. You're a good person. It sounds weird coming out of my own mouth hearing that. I'm not offering you a position. All I'm saying is that if you ever decide to play here, or if you ever want to stop by, that you're always welcome. Thank you very much for the time spent here. It may have been really short, but I feel like you deserved an apology from the community, especially for the work that you've done for us. Corvezio, you're probably not going to hear this, but I'm sure it'll surface to you pretty quick. You and I could have done great things. It's almost scary to think about what it would have been like if I got Odyssey's position, like discussed, where IceFuse Clone Wars would be today. But like you and I have always said, split happened for a reason, and it's better that way. There's no bad blood between IceFuse or Synergy anymore. And I wish you the best of luck in your server endeavors. And I'm sorry for the past. And I'm sorry for anything that may have happened to you because of it. I know you and I continue to talk to this day. Maybe in the future we'll work on a project that both of us never thought we'd ever see ourselves doing. IceFuse was my first home, and will always be home. So thank you very much for giving me the knowledge that I needed in order to be a good server owner that I am today. Lastly, Jack, I still hate you. And that'll never change. Our personalities clash. I think you're a lazy sack of shit. But at the same time, you have a lot of devotion. And I give it that. I'm sorry that it came to the way that it did. But it was for the best. The community is pressing on without you. And without the group that left. And unfortunately, like you said, the server would have died in 3 months. And it's only getting better. I wish you the best of luck on G-Life with mods. I think you guys deserve a good server. And I want to thank you for the work that you did here. Although it may have been lazy. And definitely misguided after Ron showing me everything that you did in the forums. That was customly thrown to the back end when you didn't know what you were doing other than asking for help. That would have been a lot easier. But moving on is what needed to happen. And I'm glad that we were able to move on from this instance. To the Synergy community, I hope you decide to stick with us through thick and thin. Thank you very much for watching all these videos if you've sat through all of them. And I hope for another great year to pass in this community. Thank you very much for your dedicated time. And thank you everyone for making this possible.